Hello YouTube, Anna Bella here, and today this is my last Warhammer review. It is my Bretonnian army Warhammer review. And for those of you that don't know, within Warhammer, all of the different armies kind of represent a different kind of country. And people have often said that the Bretonnians are France and that the Empire, which is another human race, is Germany. I got the Bretonnian Battalion box some time ago. It's got like artwork. It's not really helping. Okay, you get bowmen, crossbowmen, some knights, 3 flying Pegasus knights, and some ordinary troops within the box. If I can just turn it around. There you go. Cover art is awesome, and on the back you can see more clearly what you get. You get bowmen at the back, knights, standard troops in the middle, and 3 flying Pegasus knights. It is quite a challenging box, to say the least. This is the Bretonnian book, because their paint jobs are really quite tricky. And they're actually quite tricky to actually construct as well. There's a lot of flexibility in them. They've also got an epic history. But they're got a lot of heraldry as well, because they're basically like medieval France. Knights and so forth. Just show you the inside of the book, because I can, and because things are always better when you can see pictures. They are difficult to construct and difficult to do a decent paint job on. Okay, so here are the bowmen. You get, this is the, got my musician there, I've got my champion with his sword, and yeah, the champion is also actually going to hold the banner. Just realised, but I guess this could be the champion, but it doesn't really matter. But whoever holds the banner has to have a sword with these, because you need 2 arms to shoot an arrow. You get these pikes as well, so they're protected from enemies. Here are the knights. I've not, as you can somewhat see, I've not really painted these guys, because they're actually quite fiddly to do, because you need to make sure that when you paint your knight, your horse actually matches him. This is the banner holder. There. I've got the champion there. I've got a musician here. And I've got a falconer here. Purely because I wanted it so that the lances behind wouldn't get in the way of the lances in front. So I got rid of the lances at the front and just had a falconer, a musician, obviously the standard bearer, and the champion. You have to have those 3, but I kind of like having the falcon because it just made it easier to do. One figure that isn't part of the set, I'm going to leave him till last. The reason why these aren't properly constructed yet or painted is because I actually made an error. I should have spray painted these separately and then constructed them, because that would have, because this clear pole now runs the risk of getting painted, so I might have to hand paint the colour there, the background colour on those. I also haven't put the wings on, because as soon as you put the wings on with these, it actually gets in the way of you being able to paint some of the details. So I'm going to paint that separately. At the top, these, I really like these bases. It's just so unfiddly. It's brilliant, actually. Because you can just fit 4 on one. So this is the one that's got the bannerman, the musician, the trumpeter, and the champion with the sword. They're fairly ruggedly painted because these are peasants, so they don't have to be neat, which is brilliant. Quite sure what's going on in the front on this dude. Yeah. So that's quite handy. I really, really like the new box. There was lots of ways of customizing it. See, I've put a little icon / idol at the top there because they're heavily religious. The figure that I bought separately is this general figure because I wanted to have a general, and that's all the figure that you needed. And now this is a workable basic army. You've got 3 Pegasus Knights, standard troops, a Knight Battalion, and some bowmen. So it's just a very, very simple army, really. I've put the scenery on. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Goodness knows what colour scheme I'm going to paint these guys, because each knight basically can have its own colour scheme. So they're quite difficult to paint. And the same goes with these, but these ones are slightly easier because the horses are grey, or white and grey. I might finish these ones off, I'm not sure. So this is just them. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Look, this is the last one in the Warhammer series now, because I've shown you all my Robo Gear models, my Dark Elves, and finally my Bretonnians. And that's basically it. So, bye. Hope you've enjoyed this look at Warhammer. Bye.